Affecting it to show affection, feel defected. Affecting at an early age from being neglected. That explains why every time I go to love or somebody love me, you always second guess it. Remember in the household, 3 women, 2 men. Pops wasn't around, but now I understand. It took for me to grow old, talk to Pops as an adult. Realized he never broke, but it was times he had to bend. Older brother in the streets, older sister right behind him. It was Pokemon cars, juvie and big timers. Chilling with Delano McKillen where you can find us. Then I got a job painting and planting gardens. Guess I was destined that I would get it regardless. No, I ain't soft and I don't claim to be the hardest. No, I ain't dumb and I don't claim to be the smartest. I woke up and realized I'm just an artist. I just want to thank everybody and anybody, you know what I mean, that's listening to this album. PhillyBlack, all work, no play shit. High Side Nation. Look out for Black Talk coming soon, man. PhillyBlack, all work, no play, High Side Nation shit. You feel me? You already know what it is. Black Talk, you feel me? Look for it. Love. PhillyBlack, nigga. All work, no play shit. High Side Nation. Black Talk, nigga. Affecting it to show affection, feel defected. Affecting at an early age from being neglected. That explains why every time I go to love or somebody love me, you always second guess it. Remember in the household, 3 women, 2 men. Pops wasn't around, but now I understand. It took for me to grow old, talk to Pops as an adult. Realized he never broke, but it was times he had to bend. Older brother in the streets, older sister right behind him. It was Pokemon cars, juvie and big timers. Chilling with Delano McKillen where you can find us. Then I got a job painting and planting gardens. Guess I was destined that I would get it regardless. No, I ain't soft and I don't claim to be the hardest. No, I ain't dumb and I don't claim to be the smartest. I woke up and realized I'm just an artist. I just want to thank everybody and anybody, you know what I mean, that's listening to this album. PhillyBlack, all work, no play shit. High Side Nation. Look out for Black Talk coming soon, man. All right. You know what I mean? And we back with another one, Mom. Type of deal. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. That's what's
We're
up.
good.
So we back with another, you know what I mean, music chats with PhillyBlack. But this one is with my mom, you know, type of deal. So we just gonna be discussing our topic for today, which it won on the poll, you know what I mean, is ride or die type of deal. So we're gonna go with the topic ride or die today, you know what I mean, to start us off or whatnot. Mom, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people and know what's going on.
All right. So I'm Ani Mitchell, licensed marriage and family therapist. I'm here to hopefully lend uh my viewpoint from a therapist perspective, but I don't know. This ride or die one is you might get a lot of Ani in this one.
Okay. And then, of course, you know what I mean? I'm your host, PhillyBlack 209. You know what I'm saying? To make the shit. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. You know what I mean? Subscribe to my channel. You know what I mean? Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, you can find me on all the music platforms. You can find me on Instagram. You feel me? It's all PhillyBlack 209. PhillyBlack, you know, just look me up. You'll see me. You know what I mean? I ain't that hard. I'm hard to miss. You know what I'm saying? But okay, we here again. We here with another one. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and try to clear the air on some of this ride or die
Okay, so I
stuff
got
they
a
got
question
going
to
on out
start
here in
with.
the world today. So
I
what
got a
now?
question to start with.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you said that Ride or Die won on the polls for a message for us to talk about. Is there any way of knowing, like,
Yeah.
who voted for that? Male, female. What's the percentages?
Um.
That's doing too
All right,
much.
hold on. Let me see. We'll have the statistics looked up. If you can see it, man, just tell me. You know what I mean? How many guys and how many girls, or whatever type of deal. Don't you ain't got to say who.
Right. All right.
I'm guessing. We'll have a majority of guys.
That's what I'm guessing.
Okay, I see we got 3 people with us right now. You know what I mean? Thank y'all and welcome
All
y'all.
right.
Welcome in. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome.
Feel free to speak. You know what I mean? Let me see, Bunny. But I think that's
Oh.
Cuzzo. That's cousin.
Okay.
I see you
Hey,
down there.
Nisi.
Tell her it was 20% female, 80% male.
Okay, it was 20%. It was 20% females and 80% males.
That's
That
what I
voted
thought.
on the ride or die
That's
conversation.
what I thought. Now I suspect that
Yeah.
those 80% males is trying to, make sure their female know how to do this.
you need to be prepared to be right or die. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to inform. I'm sorry to inform you 80%. You know what I mean? But y'all might not agree with this conversation tonight. I'm just gonna throw the disclaimer out there. You know what I mean? Y'all might
Right
not
now,
too,
huh?
because my standpoint on you know what I mean. My standpoint on it is not where a lot of guys, you feel me, got their head at with it. So I'm sorry, y'all gonna be disagreeing with me a lot on this one. You know what I
Uh-oh.
mean? But we here to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all don't think I'm on y'all side like that. You know, to be honest, I ain't on nobody's side. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put my opinion out there and tell y'all how I think about it.
All right. Sounds fair.
Type of deal. Okay. So we're introductions out the way. Let's go ahead and get into a question. Well, first off, okay, Auntie up in there too.
Hey, sister.
I see you. Let me see. Let's go to the little caption thingies. There we go. Let's toss this one up there first. Bam. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay. So we're gonna go. Huh? I know. I know who that is. I know because I know her name now. Okay, we're gonna have to keep that in mind too, because when a lot of people start hopping on here, we're gonna have to make people moderators to be able to control, you know what I mean, the crowd in the chats. Because you ain't gonna do it yourself, so you're gonna have to, you feel me, elect people to be the moderators too, to be able to control chats and delete people and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
We got a question already. We ain't even started.
What'd you say?
We got a question already. We ain't even started.
Okay, well that makes it better for us. Go ahead, TT. We'll shoot your question. Should we need to put her up here? What's up? Let me put the link up here. And if y'all want to, you feel me, you can hop on here, Auntie, and we can bring you up as you talk so they can see who we talking to.
Well, the term is ride or die, but That
Oh
that
yeah,
means
it's
you
ride
right.
or die. It's ride or die, not ride and die. No.
Yeah. But basically you gonna be riding and
Man, hey, listen.
you gotta die to yourself.
Listen, you got to ride until you die. You feel me? Type of deal. All right. So let's go with the second question at this point. You know what I
Okay,
mean? But
wait.
okay. Huh?
What does ride or die mean to you?
What is ride or die? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that is the first one. What does ride or die mean to us? All right. Well, personally, you feel me? Ride or die means exactly what it says. You know what I mean? Ride or die. You're going to ride until you die. You know what I mean? Type of deal. It's all in the meaning. It's in the saying itself. You know what I mean? Ride or die. So are you know what I mean? You got to be willing to be there through tough times, easy times, whatever the hell. You know what I mean? And no matter what situation comes up, I don't care what it is. I don't care where it put you on this, that, and the third. Is you gonna stand by your other? Is you gonna ride with them and die with them to the point to where riding or die, some dangerous shit can pop up. Shit can get dangerous, whatever, woo. Is you gonna be there for yours? Period. That's what ride or die means to me. And as for mines, you feel me? I'm gonna be there for mines regardless. You know what I mean? That's shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. Excuse my language. I don't give a heck what it is. I don't care what's the situation. When it comes down to mines, I got her back. I got my. You get what I'm saying? I don't care what it is.
All right. So I actually I listened to you and I think your take on it is actually a healthy take on ride or die. I think that, when you're in a relationship, when you're in a marriage, you should be ride or die in the sense that you just described it. The thing that I have found though is a lot of men, they want you to be totally down for them, but then if you in trouble, they not there.
Yeah, see, that's got to go. That's got to go both ways. It's not a one-way street on that. You cannot, you feel me, expect somebody to be ride or die if you not ride or die for that person. You know what I mean? And at the same
Right.
time, if you know true down in your heart that you ride or die for somebody, then it is okay for
Right.
you to hold them at a standard. You feel me?
Right.
To be ride or die for you because you know what you're already putting on the line for them, what you're willing to do for them. So it is
Exactly.
okay for you to, you know what I mean, demand ride or die from that person. And I mean, you can't make them do it. So if, you know what I mean, that person is not a ride or die or something like that, then you're going to have to accept it for what it is. And you got a choice to make.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Do you want to be willing to put your life on the line for somebody that's not willing to put their life on the line?
Right. So I think that's a healthy way of describing the term, and I think that that's a good thing. However, many times ride or die also includes being with your partner no matter what they do. And that's why I say a lot of men, they looking for ride or die chicks because they like, I can continue to do the fool and she gonna be there. So that's where it becomes unhealthy. It's a
Okay.
one-sided thing.
There can't be no one-sided thing. Okay, so we got one comment over here that say even against your mother. What do you mean by
Right.
what do
Why
you
would you
mean
why would
what
your
do you
mother
mean?
be against what you're doing? Because
No,
I
it
think
should
ride
not
or
be forced.
die, to me, ride or die is means that we sticking together no matter what,
No matter what.
and you're not gonna make someone go against their mother.
No, hell no.
That's my take on that one.
No, hell no. See, okay. So hold on. So wait. So is you saying like even against your mother? So when you're in the marriage or whatever, so no, I'm saying so when you're in the marriage, make sure you put it in the chat for me or whatever so I can understand what you're saying, okay? Let me see. Do you have their back even against their mother? Okay, type of deal. So you're saying like in a marriage or whatever type of deal, you feel me? If it's me and you or something like that, and they get into it with their mother, you feel me? If they get into it with their mother, do you have their back against their mother? Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. You feel me? So that'll be this right here, right? Do you have their back even against? Of course. Of course. You know what I mean?
That's a good one though. Because a lot of men have a hard time with this one.
Listen.
They be leaving the wife out to hang to dry, you know, when it comes to their mom.
Listen. See, that comes with respect and disrespect though. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna be disrespecting my mom or nothing like that.
Right.
So, with that being said,
but would
you
you
know
allow
what I mean?
your mother to disrespect your wife, though?
No, you cannot.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just like you cannot let your wife or whatever disrespect your mother got to know not to disrespect your wife. And if your mother do decide to disrespect your wife, then you have to have your backside. I don't care who you are. Wrong is wrong and right is right. I don't care who you are, what you stand for. I don't care. You know what I mean? Wrong is wrong and right is right. Period. You know what I'm saying? So there's no, let me see. And what was this one? Let's make sure we don't get away from them. Let me see. Can you give your real and raw truth about situations? What do you mean?
Definitely. That's what we're here to do.
And
yeah. Okay. So what is truly what you asked me? And no, auntie, no, this does not only apply in marriage. This applies in friendship.
This is commitment.
Man, this applies all over the place. You feel me? This applies as a friend, a family member. You know what I mean? Whatever.
No, that was not the question.
What was not the question? Hold on, did Cuzzo say that?
Look, I think you need to click the link so we can have a discussion.
Then we can talk to you. Yeah, click the link. Do I need? Let me see. Where is? Oh, I don't see the page right here. Oh no. It's up there. I can't even. Look, it's easier for you to scroll than me, auntie. Look, scroll back up and hit the link. We'll join you in. Let me see.
It looked like Bunny Boo has a response to what
right. Right. I was just reading that right now. Let me see. So she said this mine was a two-part response to what ride and die means to me.
Yeah, she was answering the question.
Oh, okay. I get you. You was answering the question. That wasn't.
Oh, where was it? Let me see.
That's when she was saying this right here. I put the heart.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree.
Okay, and then Auntie said again, look, we can't let the comments get away from us. Look, she said, do it only apply to marriage? You feel me? Then she said, no. This one was next. Bam. Both parties have to fill in yes.
Yes, that's what we're saying. Yes.
Right, and then we're gonna go right here, and this was the ones we got before. Do you got to have your back even against your mother? But it should not be forced. No, it should not.
It should not be forced.
It should
Either
not.
Either you have it or you don't.
Big facts. Okay, now let me see. Let's see if we can get better. Okay, look, boom, they're looking out. She put the link in there. So if you want to join and have a conversation instead of putting your questions to the side, you know what I mean? We can actually talk about it with you face to face. We'll get you on here with us. Okay, but let's go forward though, Mom. Okay, but like she was saying or whatnot, you know what I mean? As far as being what your as far as going against them with your parent or something like that, you know what I mean? You cannot, you know what I mean? You got to know and understand, you feel me, which person is wrong. You're not going to always be able to know who's wrong like that because they're going to be trying to get you to pull, you know, to their side and everything, you know what I mean? It's going to be that tug of war type of thing on who's right and wrong. Oh, you should be believing me. You should have my back and all of this other stuff. You know what I mean? So it can get confusing at times, and it can become a problem. But you, as your person, and your being, you know what I mean? You got to make them decisions, and you got to, you know what I mean? You got to choose. You know what I mean? If you make the wrong choice, you're going to have to sit with it because you made that choice. You know what I mean? But you got to be willing to make it because it's your choice to make. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? So whether you fail that or pass with flying colors, it don't matter. You have to stick with what you is more comfortable with or what you agree with. You get what I'm saying? But most definitely, you definitely should have your back, you feel me, against or with your partner. If y'all are ride or die for each other, it shouldn't matter who comes into the equation. Y'all will automatically have each other back, period. It don't matter who it is.
I agree.
Type of deal. Right. It does not matter who it is. You know what I mean? Like, no, not even a little bit. Jesus can come down and be like, listen, is you riding with me or you know what I mean? Like, listen, is this the choice we gonna make?
At that point, I would say, come on, babe, we ride with him.
We ride with Jesus. Hey, look, I hope you want to ride with Jesus.
Ain't gonna be no choice. Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
we gonna ride with him.
But you get what I'm saying, though. You know what I mean? It should not matter who comes into the equation. You feel me? Either y'all have each other back or y'all don't. You know what I mean? If you can pick and choose who you have my back with, then you're not ride or die for me. You know what I mean? You're ride or die for that person that you was willing, you know what I mean, to choose over me like that. Like, no, that's just, you know what I mean?
Straight
whenever
up.
You choose against me, whenever you choose up on somebody because of whatever status they have, you're ride or die for them. You're not ride or die for me.
All right. Oh, I think we already answered the question if it only applies to relationships.
Okay, no, it don't. It don't. Right. Okay, so we knocked out two. You feel me? Let me see. Do all partners in a relationship have? Yes, we answered that too. Look, you see? Hey, Bob, we talked about this earlier. You feel me? You said we probably wouldn't need the questions.
I said it.
Man, okay, but hold on. Let me see. So the questions was, though, that we managed to talk about, so y'all to know.
Dre
Yeah, hey, look, come on. Hey, look. What's going down with you, big dog? Shout out. Hey, y'all, look, go follow that man, you know what I mean, on IG and everything. Go get real acquainted with that man right there. You feel me? That's who I'm going to be, you know what I mean, dropping and coming out with my next album with. You feel me? That will be my second man on the track. Good looking out, though, big dog. I'm glad you can be here tonight. Glad you can be here with us and listen to this, you know what I mean? Listen to these gems. Okay, but so like we were saying or whatever. So the second question that we managed to go over or whatever that we talked about was, does ride or die only applies to relationships or does it apply to friendships too? Yes, it applies to friendships. It applies to who that? Oh, okay, that's Cherie. Cherie, what's you trying to Cherie, you got a question? You want to talk to us? I think we got a caller.
Come on.
I think we got a caller. All right, hold on. Look, we're going to get a no, don't. All right, well, we got you. Let's go. You want to talk to us?
Hey,
now
Free.
I was like,
What's going on? Come on now. Don't be like that.
Don't be
shy.
Wait,
I have a question.
Yeah, don't be like that. Come on now. Get on in there.
I can't hear.
This is how
they hear me. They don't hear me through the TV.
Uh-oh, we're going to have to kick the caller. They done joined playing.
I can't because that's delayed.
They done joined us playing. That's all right. We'll deal with the delay. You feel me? Just come on. Give us. I mean, or if you want to stay like that. Oh yeah, you got to stop me in the background.
Yeah.
Told you. Okay, so the question is, okay, well the topic, right?
Uh-huh.
You have to turn that off. Okay, anyways.
Send that other person out of the room.
Right. Put it on mute.
You have to be in there by yourself.
Okay. So basically your spouse or whoever your partner is supposed to have your back no matter what.
Absolutely.
whoever we're talking about as far as your ride or die partner, whoever this ride or die person is with you, that's who we're talking about. They could be your kids,
Right,
for
but what
all we
if
give a damn.
they're wrong? Is their spouse or partner going to correct them to let them know that they're wrong in certain situations?
No, that's when you have to pull, because part of being ride or die is not allowing your spouse to, make a fool of himself either. So you're gonna have to, create a distraction and say, babe, come here, let me talk to you. So you can't do it in front of others though.
Hold on, wait a second. You know what I mean? First off, okay. First off, you feel me? Look, y'all gonna activate my Dr. Phil around this month.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
Listen. Okay. First off, you know what I mean? First off, okay, when you're ride or die, and when you got a ride or die partner, you get what I'm saying? Okay, yes, it's ride or die or whatever with me and all of this other stuff. Now, if it's ride or die the other way around, why can't you make the suggestion that this is a stupid idea? Why can't you?
I thought we were talking about in front of people.
Wait a second.
Well, no,
If y'all got an understanding in front of people, away from people, y'all got to be locked in with one another. Y'all got to know what the hell is going on. You should be able to read your other's body language. Like, damn, this motherfucker feel uncomfortable with this. Maybe I need to check something. You feel me? Y'all should know each other better than that. Y'all should know each other better than that, because if you really ride or die for somebody, you feel me? You will notice the smallest things about these people. You know what I mean? You will notice when they feel uncomfortable. You will notice when they just talking shit to be talking shit. You would know this about this person.
Yeah, that's not what I was saying. No. So hold on, still part, but that wasn't the question per se. It's like, do you correct your partner behind closed door or in front of people when they're wrong?
Closed doors.
So do it behind closed doors. It's embarrassment, right?
That's how I feel about it. I'm not gonna let my partner just keep talking crazy in front of people or whatever. I'm gonna try to be like, can you help me over here do something or whatever, and then I'm gonna be like, I pulled you out of there because you sounded stupid.
I mean,
I wouldn't say it quite like that, but I'm
that
like,
would be the perfect way to deal with it. You get what I'm saying?
In front of people, I would not correct my partner. No.
I say you do correct your partner. You feel me? However you need to, because check this out, okay? And I want y'all to understand this or whatever real quick. So if you hesitate to correct your partner in public, you get what I'm saying? Then you can allow something to happen because you wanted to wait to correct the problem. You see, you don't have to do it to make a scene. You don't, exactly. There you go. You don't have to do it to cause a scene, but you should be able, you know what I mean? Like yes, I get what you're saying. Well, see, behind closed doors, that's got to come before the situation, because you can't go through a situation and then, you know what I mean, expect to get behind closed doors, because at this point, you already do it now.
If I'm holding his hand, I'm going to squeeze it. That means
a little yank or something. Hold on.
I'm going to squeeze it.
Don't do that. You know what I mean?
If not, I'm going to pinch his side and be like, okay.
See, now that brings us back to church days and shit. That's abuse. Now you abusing your other.
Gonna hurt him.
I have another question. It's like a scenario. It's a scenario type base. Like the topic says, ride or die. It's ride or die, but you don't. And what's right for your partner? For instance, you can't go and ride or die for your partner, and y'all going around beating up. But you would ride or die for your partner, but he want to go beat up homeless people. So what do you do? In certain situations, you got to pick and choose what you want to do for your partner to ride or die for them. Is that
okay? Now check this out. You kind of skipped out a lot, but what the gist of it? As y'all going around beating up homeless people?
Okay, so if your partner is saying, "Come on, let's go do some stupid stuff,"
let's go beat up a homeless person.
Are you gonna do it? Okay, so this is like you said, Phil. This is before we go out doing the stupid.
This is before we even go
doing
out.
the stupid stuff. So I'm gonna be like, babe, for real. Let's find something else to do.
But we're ride or die. Come on.
Right.
We can find something better than that.
No,
is that my sister?
Yes.
She said I started laughing like my partner got me.
Come on. No.
It's like the bigger picture of it all, though, because if they're asking you to do something with them, regardless of what it is, that's your partner. But at what point do you step back and be like, I don't agree with this?
There's a fine line.
Right.
Yeah, there's a fine line in there. You can't do.
Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Okay,
Yeah.
we gonna move forward in the questions because there is a question here that says, you know what I mean, that there is a fine line between ride or die and crash dummy. Okay, there's a very fine line between ride or die and being stupid. You know what I'm saying? There's a very fine line. So, like I was saying or whatever, you know what I mean? If you're going to be ride or die for somebody, they got to be ride or die for you, right? Okay. As far as talking about and getting stuff straight, before you even end up in public to correct your person on a wrongdoing, you get what I'm saying? Y'all already, you feel me, should have an agreement, which falls back to one of our previous comments about boundaries and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Y'all should already have y'all boundaries. Y'all should already have y'all stuff set before y'all even go out into the world. So,
right.
For me to know that it's not okay with doing this. For me to know that you have a problem with doing this. That's where my ride or die is activated, because I know that you don't like doing this, so I'm going to stick with you and not doing this. You get what I'm saying? So for the whole, you know what I mean, to go out, get into some trouble, and now you finding yourself got to turn your back on somebody like, oh, this is wrong, you feel me? Oh, I'm not, listen. If somebody is trying to make you do some shit that you is not okay with, you want to be ride or die with this person, I got this person back and everything, but I'm sorry, you're doing something real stupid right now. I'm going to need you to follow my lead. Are you ride or dying for me? Because I'm not finna crash out with you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, wait a second. We're gonna have to. Cousin, you still there?
We having technical difficulties over there.
Everybody over there in the house running internet. They got 10 people. They got 10 people running internet at once.
Right.
They messing with you. But okay, did she come back? Let's see.
Listen to this podcast. What you doing?
All right,
you better?
Yeah, we're back. My mom had a question,
Okay.
but hold on for a second.
Okay. All right. Can you set boundaries and still be ride or die? So, in the sense that we're talking about ride or die, it's more like a equal partnership, and like we riding for each other. So, of course, we should set boundaries in there. But I think the issue really, I think, with the ride or die is that most of the time, the ride or die relationships are one-sided. Someone is controlling everything, and the other person is just basically going along with and not necessarily agreeing with what's going on, but feeling like, a sense of loyalty or obligation to go along with.
Type of deal. I hear you. I was just thinking about something. I was just thinking about something. Okay. So let's go with the idea, you know what I mean, of a drug dealer. You know what I mean? Because
Wait a minute,
you know,
I
you
was
hear
gonna say something like that. I was gonna say, like, what if my boyfriend or whoever, my ride or die, got a wild idea from a friend and be like, let's go hit this lick. And you like, nah, I'm not down with that or whatever. And he's like, well, you supposed to be my ride or die. Like, where's the loyalty in the ride or
hold on,
die?
wait a second. Is he taking you along on this?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Most
Yeah,
guys
like,
do not take their
I'm,
woman
Hold
along
on, wait a second.
yeah, that's the ride or die part. I'm the ride or die. Like, you gonna ride with me? That's the
See, that's
ride
the
part.
unhealthy. That's
No,
the
no.
unhealthy
part.
ride or die.
Listen.
That's the right. You ride with me. You my ride or die. You ride with me.
No, listen. I think you got the wrong idea, Auntie. Listen, you got the wrong idea, Auntie. Listen, this is the thing.
I'm just
okay?
trying to figure out, where do you draw the line? I mean, that would cause conflict in this whole ride or die situation. I don't know if I would be in agreement to say I'm ride or die. No, I got your back on some stuff, but ride or die? I don't know. I mean, the ride or die could mean a different thing.
Listen, and there you go, right there. You feel me? You are not
so we gotta
even
agree
sure.
up on the
You're
ride,
not
what the
sure.
meaning of ride or die means, right?
Listen, that just means right there. You feel me? You're not sure about you being the ride or die because it's already like, nigga, I don't think. Listen. But
wait a minute.
Being
So
the ride or die.
What if my meaning of ride or die is completely different from his meaning of ride or die? Where do we
that
come
needs to
to
be
a
established because there is two different meanings.
Okay,
and
so
most
what if
people
we
fall
can't
with the
agree?
unhealthy one that you're speaking of.
Okay, so what if we can't agree on the mutual meaning of the ride or die? Then I would not be willing to be like, I'm a ride or die.
That's where the boundaries come back in.
But and then also that's when you got to realize, are we meant to be together? I mean, you know, so many people are trying to hang on to something with someone that they don't agree with. You know, in order to have true intimacy, you got to be on the same page.
Okay, then that makes sense. That makes sense. So the ride or die meaning needs to be established from the beginning.
From the
in order to say.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that might be a question in the beginning. Like when we start talking about being exclusive and you know, doing this thing for life or whatever, what does ride or die mean to you?
So is that basically like compromising in like compromising in
setting boundaries?
Setting boundaries.
That's what we was just saying. You feel me?
It's sacrifices, right? So sacrifices,
it's
boundaries.
a boundary. That's where the boundaries come in.
Right.
Okay. So, okay, look, check this out. Okay.
I told you.
If you gonna be
a sensitive subject.
Listen, if you gonna be a ride or die. Well, let's just put it this way, okay? If you want to call yourself a ride or die type, you know what I mean? A female, male, however it goes, whichever side it's coming from, you know what I mean? Then that comes with sticking by somebody, even if it gets dangerous enough to death. So, is you willing to put, you feel me, your bond or something with somebody there, okay? Because you know all the time, like I was getting ready to say or whatever, you know what I mean? If we go with the whole drug dealer aspect thingy, you know how motherfuckers quick to be like, oh, well, she needs to stuff it. Hey, make sure she got to stuff it. She got to stuff it, right?
But you know if you have a stuffer or not.
Now wait a second, though. Now check this out, though. Now, so if it was the lady
ride or die
on the chopper block, if it was the lady that they was after, sir, is you gonna stuff yourself?
No, I think
okay, so when it comes to though, I doubt if most men would do that. However,
I'm just saying though, if y'all are gonna be ride or die with each other,
yeah,
then it has to be equal both way around, or there's no reason to be ride or die with this person, right?
Well, yeah, you're talking sensible, but like I say, most people go with the unhealthy sense of that term. And my thing about that, as far as, being with a drug dealer, like I feel like too, the drug dealer knows if he has a stuffer or someone who ain't gonna stuff. So he needs to decide what is important to him.
Okay. Just like our, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and refresh the people's memories by putting it up again. You know what I mean? When we talking about ride or die, okay? When we're talking about ride or die, okay?
I like your illustrations.
Baby do her thing. You feel me? Baby do her thing. Listen.
Wait a minute. Put the illustrations up again.
Yeah, but that's good and bad. Are we talking about the new age ride or die or the back in the day ride or die? Because
there is no new age or old age. Ride or die is ride or die.
Back in the day, ride or die was like you ride or die. You do whatever. You down for whatever.
That's what ride or die is today.
That's what it is today.
People don't want to live by that because they get this right here misconstrued. Okay, they want to put themselves, or they want to label themselves as a ride or die. But if you're not willing to do this, if you're not willing to, if this is where you draw the line.
Well, okay, well look. Okay, so on the illustrations, I'm looking at them really closely now. And like number 2 and number 3, I can get with. Mm-hmm. Number 1, you leave me at the house.
Okay. See, that's where my thing go. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna be a ride or die, okay? See, the whole thing is if you decide, okay, you can decide to stay at home, but when you stay at home, you get what I'm saying? When you stay at home, if your other get caught, is you gonna stand by them while they in jail, whatever time they got to do, or you gonna bail on them at some point? Talk about, oh, you got too much time. Oh, it's this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Are you going to bail on them at some point all of a sudden because something is not going your way? No. Ride or die means you have to have that person back until death. Unless you have to have that person back. So
I agree.
You bail on that person?
I stand by you. If I knew you was going out to hit a lick and you end up getting caught, I'll stand by you.
But this the thing.
But just don't involve me in the lick.
If you know that they going out to do it, right? And you didn't try to stop them. You didn't, you know what I mean? You was hoping everything went good. So when they come back, you can reap the benefits of what they just did.
Exactly.
Now you want to sit up there and and you let him go and you let him do it. You know what he's getting himself into. When he get locked up or something like that, then you need to stand behind him. Type of deal. Now, if he getting ready to go do something and you like, I don't think you should do this. Whoop whoop whoop. No, I do not. Whoop whoop whoop. And he decide to do it anyways. It's not up to you to try to, you know what I mean, stay there and deal with that and find yourself locked up just like he is, because you got to figure out ways to keep sending him money, doing this and doing that and the third. It's, you know what I mean? If you agree with it from the jump, then you need to stick there no matter how many years it is, because you was going to reap them benefits when he got back.
You know, even before he leave, I'll be like, babe, I don't think you should do that. You know, if you end up going to jail, I'm not going to do this, that, and the other or whatever. And the bottom line is, if he end up going to jail, I'm going to be there anyway. Another question was, will you harbor your partner as a fugitive? Absolutely. I would hope he would harbor me as a fugitive as well, though.
Type of deal. Well, let me see. So do that make men smarter than women since they would refuse? No.
No, not necessarily, but you know, it's, you know, if we really think about it, like as far as whether you would do the same for your woman or whatever, it's really all manipulation. So if you wouldn't do it, then that's just manipulation. You just making her feel like she got to be ride or die, even though you wouldn't do
and
it.
You know you ain't. And you know
but
you
is
ain't.
that
You know
healthy
what I
though?
mean?
Is that healthy
It's
for
not
relationships?
healthy. That's
Right.
unhealthy.
No.
Right.
It's
Okay.
totally
So
unhealthy.
then why?
Let's
so why
be clear. That is toxic.
Listen.
So then why
okay.
why do people do those things to each other? Why? That's
I'm
not
gonna tell
good.
you this.
Because we have unhealthy people.
Yeah.
Unhealthy emotionally and mentally unhealthy people.
Let me tell y'all this. This is the problem, okay? This is the problem. You see, females that is not about that life find themselves wanting to be with the guy that's about that life because they got more to flash. They got, you know what I mean? It seems easy. You know what I mean? The way that they coming up on their shit or whatever is easy. So the female draw to that. She's so, he got his stuff going on with himself. Nah, that motherfucker's out here torturizing the motherfucking neighborhood is what he's doing. So since you want to be a part of that so bad, you want to be flashy with him. Since you want to be flashy with him and you want to spend his money and do all of this other stuff, then get your ass out there and do just as much dirt or support the dirt that he's doing. You know what type of person you getting with. If you getting with a person that sells this, that, and the third, and you want to get with them because, he got this kind of car. He got this. And you want to get out there and you want to live and reap them benefits and shit too, then you need to stick your ass by that man because you chose to be with that man. You know what he was doing. Don't play dumb now that the shit done got sticky.
Yeah, you got a point.
Period, point blank. You know what kind of man you choosing. You don't act like you don't know that this person is. You ain't never seen this nigga with a uniform on a day in your life. This nigga ain't never had no vest, nothing on, no, you know what I mean? You know the vest that you have when you go to work. They give everybody one. You need a vest to walk in that building. You ain't never seen this man with no vest on, but he got more than a little bit. He out here doing it. Come on now, don't act like you don't know.
You know.
You know. So once you get yourself involved with that person, you need to ask yourself before you decide to get with a gang member, a drug dealer, or whatever the hell it is you about that life? Because if he's a gang member, they probably gonna be shooting at his ass while he with you. So what? If you get shot, all of a sudden you out of it, you ready to snitch on Eddie and everybody? It don't work like that. You chose that drug dealer. You chose that gang member. So you're gonna have to be a part of that life.
That's true.
Don't get with them to snitch on them all of a sudden because they did something you don't like. No, it don't work that way. If you not know, you feel me, female like that's out there trying to sell and do all of it, you want to do the drug dealer life, you want to live that. If you not with that, don't get with a drug dealer. Don't get with a gang member. Don't do yourself like that because they're going to have you doing shit. Because if they feel they're putting their life on the line, I'm not finna bring you into my life and let you reap my benefits and all of this other stuff. You know what I mean? Type of deal. Just, no. My hands is very dirty. My hands is dirty. So if you want to be a part of me, if you want to do and live how I'm living, how I established myself, then your hands is finna get dirty because I'm gonna need you to clean my hands off. And in the process of cleaning my hands off, your hands are going to get dirty.
All right.
Let me back up. Let me shut up. I've been doing too much. All right, I love y'all though, you feel me? But I'm just keeping it real though. You know what I mean? Being a ride or die, you know what I mean? Just like Auntie said, you know what I mean? The ride or die from back in the day to the ride or die now. No.
It's the same ride or die.
It's only one type of ride or die. Are you going to, you know what I mean? Listen, if you decide to get with somebody that's not gang member and all that other stuff, then you can expect to not have to deal with that type of stuff. So you don't have to ride or die for that type of stuff at this point. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you stay away from that type of person and that type of activities, you won't find yourself questioning yourself and beating yourself up. Should I stick behind this person after he just did this stupid ass shit? Don't set yourself up for failure. You know what I mean? Don't set yourself up for failure. When you get with somebody, when you get with them, you feel me? You taking on what they got going on, just like you want them to take on what you got going on.
That's true.
Real talk. Now I'm telling you, if you say it for a female, if you a check scammer, if you scamming checks, you feel me? You going in places and you getting checks and whoop whoop whoop, and all of a sudden you feel me? A dude want to try to talk to you because you got money this, money that, and you know what I mean? You don't think eventually you're gonna be like, listen, nigga, you sitting around here living off what I'm doing and me jeopardizing myself, nigga. I don't need you to get your hands dirty with me. Matter of fact, you can go here while I go there. Why we can do that? You know what I'm saying? You want to sit here and spend my money, don't you? And anytime I go inside this place and I fuck around and get caught on some faulty shit and you living off of it, now you just gonna let me crash on that and you gonna move on? No. It's levels to this shit. You feel me? You got shit. You got to put in your work if you want to if you want to eat some of the food. And guys got to stop throwing females out there on the back burner. You're telling them this, you're telling them that, talking about, oh, this, that, and the third. But as soon as some shit get hairy, you turn your back on them. And now you expecting this female or whatever, or something like that, to have your back when you just shitted on her.
Ooh, preach.
I need to shut up. You feel me? This is the PhillyBlack and Ani show, not the.
Hey, you speaking facts though.
Like, man, they got to understand. True. They got to understand. All right, do we got any more questions? Let me see.
Man, I think we rolled through them questions.
Okay.
Without even looking at them.
Man, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. What's the crash dummy? You know what a crash dummy is now. If you didn't know what a crash dummy was before we started this conversation today, you know what it is now.
Well, just to be clear, a crash dummy is someone who is okay with putting themselves in danger for testing.
Yeah. You got to be willing to go all the way. If you're going to label yourself as a ride or die, you got to be willing to go all the way. There is no in between. Absolutely. There's none of that. Either you are ride or die, or you're not.
Right.
Type of deal.
Well, I have to admit, I've been telling people for a while now, I am not ride or die.
I'm on your ass. So
because I'm not gonna stand behind no foolishness.
No stupid shit. So listen, so check this out, okay? So baby was trying to, ask me the other day or whatever and try to, solidify her ride or die status. You feel me with me?
Okay.
And I'm telling baby, I'm like, babe, like no. We're not even gonna go there. You feel me? It's a real thin line between ride or die. You feel me? And it's not See, I know for a fact that you got my back. I know for a fact that you're going to be there for me no matter what. You've proved that to me time and time again. You get what I'm saying? You had your little situations where you could have put me on the back burner, but you didn't put me on the back burner. You stuck with me. You get what I'm saying? So I had to let her know. I said, no. See, you have my back and you are very supportive of me. But ride or die? Nah. That's real tricky to try and put yourself there. See, me personally, I've already made up my mind. I know that I'm ride or die for that woman. Okay? But I know for a simple fact, if I went out and did something stupid, because we've already talked about this. This is nothing new. If I go out and do something stupid, that's a wrap. I fucked that up.
And I think she's saying that, but let it happen.
Listen. Your daughter is a very smart woman, okay? Your daughter is a very smart woman, okay? She is not going to let me drag her into some bullshit talking about I need you to prove your love to me because I done did some stupid shit. And I know, you feel me? And I am smart enough to not let her get me into no crazy shit.
Right.
Okay? Right.
So that's where your boundaries come in at, right?
Listen, baby.
Exactly.
Listen, baby will go to the end of the baby will go to the end of the earth for me. I know this. But baby is not gonna stand.
Even if you decided to hit a lick.
Baby is not gonna stand by me on that fuck shit. Okay? That's why she decided to be and fucked with me in the first place. Because I'm not on that fuck shit. I got my head on right. You get what I'm saying? I know what the fuck right from wrong is. I know what's dumb. I know what the fuck is crashing out. I am not finna to crash out. I'm not, no. Because I'm not about that life. Right. So for me to all of a sudden decide to bounce into that now, how can I sit up there and expect her to actually, you feel me, want to stick behind that? How can I try to force her to do that? When I know neither one of us live that way. Neither one of us get down like that. So why would I decide to do it now just to try to test her gangster?
Well, she already told you she wasn't a gangster.
And we know I ain't a gangster.
No need to test it.
And we know I ain't a gangster. And that right there, you feel me? That right there is what, you feel me, separate ride or die and support. Okay? She is willing to support me no matter what. She is not finna sit out here and crash her shit or whatever, or fuck up her life and what she has going on or what she wants to go on just to try to prove a ride or die status. That's ridiculous.
Okay, so let me hit this from a therapeutic standpoint. Support is healthy. It should go both ways and it will be healthy. Ride or die is unhealthy, it's toxic, it's usually one-sided. One person is benefiting from it, the other person is just super uncomfortable and miserable.
I'll tell you this. I look at a lot of shit, you feel me, in life like a work situation. And this ride or die situation falls into a lead, a supervisor between a regular worker. Don't call yourself trying to dictate me and how to do my job if you can't do the job yourself.
Right. Right.
If you can't do the job yourself, do not call yourself dictating me to no, because I am not your puppet. I am not finna do your dirty work and take all of the grunt while you sit back and just and no, I'm not finna do that. And I mean, as a person that feel that way, you shouldn't expect nobody to do that for you.
Right.
Type of deal. Yeah. All right, so you know what we managed to do with all of this talking, Mom?
What?
We missed our commercial break.
We sure did.
So cousin, do you got anything else you want to say, or you just want to sit in our live like you part of the show?
Yep. No.
All right.
Where y'all come up with these topics? Is this something that happened recently, or y'all just pick a topic and then talk about it?
We just pick topics and then we let the internet choose what we talk about.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know, when it's coming from the heart and it's authentic, you feel me? You don't need no script. You feel me? You just You just need angles to go.
If you have topics that you want to see on the show, let us know. Text it to us, and we'll put it in the rotation.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I done did a lot of talking tonight. I believe it or not, I didn't think I was thinking about motherfucking Ride or Die that much, but obviously I was the whole week.
I knew because even with the questions, I was thinking we really didn't need them.
No,
and then if you think about it, like the questions ended up getting answered without us even going over them.
Mm-hmm. Type of deal.
But so that was good.
Okay, all right. Kazo, we're gonna go ahead and drop you up out of here, okay?
All right, peace.
All right.
Thank you for joining us. You can join us any week, anytime. You know what I mean? Anytime. You feel me? We like to have you on.
Yes, that was good.
Okay.
See you during the holidays. We'll see you soon during the holiday. All right. Well, okay. So Mom, let's hit him with a little infomercial real quick. Let's hit him with an infomercial, and then we'll come back or whatever, and we'll, you know what I mean, kind of have a discussion amongst me and you before we close out. Okay.
All right.
PhillyBlack, all work, no play, high side nation shit. You feel me? You already know what it is. Black, you feel me? Look for it. Love. PhillyBlack, nigga. All work, no play shit. High side nation. Black talk, nigga. Affecting to show affection, feel defected. Affecting at an early age from being neglected. That explains why every time I go to love or somebody love me, you always second guess it. Remember in the household, 3 women, 2 men. Pops wasn't around, but now I understand. It took for me to grow old, talk to Pops as an adult. Realized he never broke, but it was times he had to bend. Older brother in the streets, older sister right behind him. It was Pokemon cards, juvie and big timers. Chilling with Delano McKillen where you could find us. Then I got a job painting and planting gardens. Guess I was destined that I would get it regardless. No, I ain't soft and I don't claim to be the hardest. No, I ain't dumb and I don't claim to be the smartest. I woke up and realized I'm just an artist. I just want to thank everybody and anybody, you know what I mean, that's listening to this album. PhillyBlack, all work, no play shit, high side nation. Look out for Black Talk coming soon, man. All right, and we are back. All right, so go ahead, Mom. What's you how do you think our conversation and everything went today? How you feel about our conversation today?
I actually enjoyed the conversation. Like you said earlier, none of this is scripted. This is all coming from the heart and, knowledge, experience, all of that. And so I think the conversation, really flowed and it was good. It felt good too.
Do you feel like you took anything that you can take and go, you feel me, from what we talked about today?
I even though the topic ride or die doesn't necessarily come up in my counseling sessions, what does come up is I am constantly trying to encourage people to be true to themselves and to be authentic. So, I think this ride or die topic does kind of go flow into that in the sense that you just not doing anything that you feel uncomfortable with. So in the sense that you described ride or die, I think that that's actually healthy. It sounds more like support. It sounds like I got your back. But in the sense that ride or die has been kind of going around like in our communities, I guess you can say, it's very unhealthy and very one-sided. Usually it's the female kind of acquiescing to the male and what he wants and going along with his program, right, instead of it being like an equal partnership. So very pleased with how the discussion went today.
Type of down. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's a very sensitive subject. You know what I mean? Believe it or not, even though people like to throw it around all the time, and a lot of people want to, you know what I mean? They want to label themselves as ride or die from anything they do. You get what I'm saying? I really think that people really have missed the meaning of ride or die. And you know what I mean? They throw it out there so easy nowadays. It's like, what the hell is ride or die? You get what I'm saying? Right. So what I mean, in all the retrospect or whatever, or at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's pretty much, you know what I mean? Do you have your significant other back, or don't you? You know what I mean? Are you going to be there to support them on what they need, just like you want them to be there to support what you need? Or, you know what I mean? Or are you just there, you know what I mean, to get them to, ride or die for you? Because then that falls right back into our conversation we had last week, or, a couple weeks ago. Sorry we missed last week. My daughter had a birthday, you know what I mean? So we had to go ahead and hook the little princess up. But like our last conversation was manipulation. That falls directly, you feel me, into manipulation. That's not ride or die no more. You were manipulating this person, you know what I mean, to feel like they have to go to the end of the world for you, when the person should just be willing to go to the end of the world for you on their own choice. You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, yeah, it's real difficult, you know what I mean? The way people, they really are misinformed on ride or die. You know what I'm saying? So they quick to try to apply it to anything that they do. And with that being said, you know what I mean? Y'all definitely have the wrong idea about ride or die. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, almost 90% of the motherfuckers around here in the world is not ride or die. You know what I mean? You're truly not ride or die. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to pick and choose with your situations, either you're right, you can't pick and choose situations and call yourself a ride or die. You get what I'm saying? That does not work that way. You know what I mean? Either you're on my side, you're going to stick with me no matter what, or you're just here for the you get what I'm saying? Like, you're just here hoping that everything works out. You know what I mean? It's a huge difference. You know what I mean? Being ride or die, like, I mean, shit, dude. Ride or die, motherfucker. If you wanna be like, what? Shit, you know what? I'm pissed off. My mom is getting on my nerves. I'm going to go and kill her ass, or some crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? Is you gonna be like, well, you know what, Barry? Fuck it, I'm with you. That shit is serious. Like, it is very serious. You know what I mean? To try and label yourself or call yourself ride or die. You know what I mean? Are you ride or die? Or, you know what I mean? Or are you not about that life? Because me personally, I'm not about that life. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. Me personally, I am not about that life. But I love my wife and my 2 kids enough that I would do whatever that it takes, you feel me, for me to protect them or have their backs, even if it costs me to lose my life. So, with that being said, when it comes to my family, I do not care what you're talking about. I am going to ride or die for my family. Period. Period. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Do you have that dedication and stuff like that? You know what I mean? For your situation? You know what I'm saying? Don't just agree with me. You get what I'm saying? Don't just agree with me. How do you feel? How do you feel about your situation? How do you feel about your family? How do you feel about your wife? How do you feel about your friends and stuff like that? Because I guarantee you, you know what I mean? I have a couple, matter of fact, I have a couple people, you know what I mean? A couple friends that I am ride or die for. But I will, at every point or every turn, try to talk them into not doing nothing crazy, because I don't want you to put me in no situation to where I have to be on some shit. You get what I'm saying? Don't put me in that. Don't put me in that. You know what I mean? You know how I get down. You know how I rock. You know how I move. If you mess with me or rocks with me, then you're going to do what you need to do to stay out of trouble, so you don't have to put me in that situation.
Right.
Type of deal. Matter of fact, all right. But I know I don't went on. We passed the hour. I talked too much, but this was a good one. This was a real good one.
Really
we actually can go on for days with this one.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? We can go on for days with this one. But okay, Mom.
All
so
right.
let me I'll go ahead and let you, you know what I mean, give us a closing little statement, you know, and reintroduce yourself again and everything, and we'll try to work our way up out of here.
All right. So even though I think you heard more from Ani today, I am Ani Mitchell, licensed marriage and family therapist.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Well, currently practicing in Lodi. I am licensed in the state of California, so I can provide services for anybody within the state of California via telehealth or in the office in Lodi.
Type of deal. And I'm sorry, I was too worried about, you feel me, how I was talking too much. I ain't even give him your business card again. Look, I was slipping.
That's the business card with all the contact information. Come see me.
Type of deal. Look, she available. She asking y'all to come now. You know, y'all need to use that number. It ain't there for nothing. It's at the beginning of every video and at the end of every video. Use the number.
Right.
Okay. And of course, you know what I mean? I am PhillyBlack 209 to make the distinction, you know what I mean? Type of deal. I always enjoy these conversations with my mom, you know what I mean? Like I said, she helped me out, you know what I mean? This is not just trying to inform y'all, but this is just about, you feel me, a virtual therapy session for myself.
Okay.
It's a virtual therapy session for myself, you know what I mean? But check me out on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? I want, before we end this tonight too, Mom, so for everybody who make it to the end of the lives or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I want to say, make sure that y'all are making the right choices for yourself.
Absolutely.
Don't make choices or whatever that alter your situation for the next person's benefit. You know what I'm saying? Stay true to yourself, because if you are sticking to your code and your guideline, you can be there for people and have people back without putting yourself on the back burner. You get what I'm saying? So be real careful and vigilant about this whole ride or die statement, because the way society is going nowadays, you know what I mean? Being a ride or die type of person, you're really a crash dummy. You feel me? That's why it's such a thin line to being ride or die or a crash dummy. You get what I'm saying? That's so just, you know, y'all just stay true to yourselves. You know what I mean? Stay up, stay out of school. And before we go, I also want to shout out, you feel me, Chocolate 1MMP. Go and check out, you know what I mean, my sister channel or whatever. She do hair, she do nails, she cook, you know what I mean? She do everything. I think I even saw her with a painting suit on one time. She was painting one day. No, I'm just I'm just like, okay, and then what is baby's friend name?
Kayla.
What is Kayla's channel name? Because Kayla got a channel now too. And Kayla's trying to do her thing on her little YouTube type of deal. Okay, I apologize. I don't have it. I don't have her channel and everything right now, but I'll get the name for it and everything for y'all. So, you know what I mean? That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to make sure, you know what I mean, in our videos and stuff like that, I want to try and reach out or get y'all to go check out, you know, other people that's actually doing informative type of stuff that can, you know what I mean, that y'all will probably enjoy or be interested in watching. You know, I want to support them however I can, just like I want them to support me however I can. So I have to do the same thing in return. So y'all make sure y'all go check out my sister's channel. Again, that's Chocolate 1MMP type of deal. And then I will have Kayla's channel the next time we get on here.
All right.
All right. I love you, Mom.
Love you too, son.
We definitely, you know what I mean? We'll be back, you know, better and stronger next time. I'm sorry I did the most talking this time.
I think it was awesome. I liked hearing from you, especially on this subject.
Type of deal.
I think you're going to get a couple of haters, but, you know, you'll be all right.
Listen, it is what it is. Because when I get up here or whatever, I'm going to speak for the heart. I'm going to speak from the heart. So, you know what I mean? If you really have a problem or something like that with anything that I'm saying, that goes for anybody that listens or watch the videos, you know what I mean? If you have a problem with what I say, then I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That we just disagree. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to feel the way that I'm going to feel regardless. I'm not going to care what the next person thinks or try to manipulate me to think. I'm not going to think like all of you. I'm okay and satisfied with thinking how I think. Type of deal. You know what I mean? So haters, haters are welcome. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say how y'all feel and everything in the comment. I would like to hear, you know what I mean, how y'all feel and stuff like that. Is perfectly fine with me.
All right.
All right, but we got to get up out of here. We've been talking too much.
All right.
All right, Mom. You have a good night. You feel me? Everybody else have a good night. You feel me?
All right. Good night.